So, when it comes to the topic of surrender, I want to talk about a couple different things. I want to talk about my viewpoint on what surrendering is, air quoting here, in terms of the spiritual practice, and also what that means practically, how I view it, and how I implement it into my mindset and my energy when it comes to trying to manifest the things that I desire into my life. So, there is a big topic about surrendering and giving away things or letting go of something. A lot of spiritual teachers will kind of talk about how if you're holding or clenching on to something that you desire too tightly, that you need to surrender it and let it go. And what I believe that people mean by that, it's not that we're giving up on anything, right? It's not like we're waving the white flag or completely giving up on something. I believe that our desires are given to us by God, Spirit, Creator, whatever you want to call it. I believe that our desires are given to us to lead us towards a fulfilling life and a fulfilling life that we desire to live. And with that, the act of surrendering is important, but it's not like we have to give up on our desires. It's the allowing of space to be supported and held. I personally believe that God is within us, that we are a co creative power. So, how I view this relationship is it is a co creatorship relationship. And by that, how it works, or at least my understanding now of how I believe it to work, is that we are given our desires and our dreams and our passions, and we are allowed the act of surrendering to allow a greater power to support us, to hold us, and to help us bring those desires into our reality. I truly don't believe that we're ever given a heartfelt desire that is not within our potential to fulfill. There's way too many situations in this world that we live in, being 2022, with all of the opportunities that we have. There is way too many circumstances, situations, opportunities for you to be able to say that anything is out of reach for you. And that might seem like a stretch for some people, but I just wanna say that, like, if there's something that you desire, it's usually because you've seen someone else do it, and them doing it should be a reason why you can do it too, not a reason why the space is too crowded or there's too many people or, "Well, they have it and I don't." Like, nothing is put in front of you as a sign that you can't have it. It is literally put in front of you as a sign that this can also be available to you, which obviously, that's my opinion, so you can choose to adopt it or not. But I just wanted to open you up to maybe a different idea of thinking about surrendering, not as letting something go or giving up on something, but as a supportive power and allowing something else to help you along the journey of getting there. How I like to think about this is the experience that I had at a event with Dr. Joe Dispenza. So if you go to any of his week-long trainings, he will have you do certain activities with your group that just kind of help you build trust and help you really get in touch with the feelings that he's trying to get you to feel. So with his practices, he teaches really deep meditative states, and he wants you to kind of relax and get into the feeling of surrender. And how he teaches you, and his teachings are highly based off of feeling into the emotions. So they do a practice called the trust fall. A lot of personal development boot camps or retreats will kind of do a similar thing. But we did this within our group, and they will have a little like cloth kind of trampoline thing that you will fall into off of a platform, and your group will hold you and catch you after you fall. So these practices teach you to embody the feeling of surrender. So by getting up on that platform and leaning back and completely letting go and allowing yourself to fall back and allowing your group to catch you, it gives you the experience of letting go, of allowing people to catch you, of allowing people to support you, and allowing your body to feel free, to flow, to fall, and to know that you're going to be caught and to know that you're going to be held. That's my idea of surrender, and that's kind of how I cultivate it into my manifestation practices, is that I like to give things over to the universe. So what I mean by that is, if there's certain things that you want to get done for the day, if there's certain manifestations that you want but you don't know the how and you don't exactly know the steps that you need to implement to get there, it's allowing space for the creator to step in and help you along this journey. It's allowing for the inspiration to come. It's allowing for the ideas to flow in. It's allowing space for you to ask for help. It is a co-creator relationship, and you don't have to do everything on your own. There's a lot of practices that I like that Abraham Hicks teaches, where they will write out a list of all the things that they want to get done today and a list of what they want the universe to get done. And it's that act of like kind of clearing your plate, creating clarity, and creating space, and knowing that you don't have to do it all on yourself. And knowing that you are allowed to be supported, you're allowed to ask for help, that this life isn't meant for you to go out there to grind, to work hard all day, and to never be able to enjoy life, but you're able to ask for help and you're able to allow the universe to assist you in getting these desires. Because if they've given them to you, then the responsibility isn't all on you. Like, you need to be able to allow room for, one, things to come into your plate that are greater than you've ever expected, and two, allow other people to help you. Like, the energy of having to do it all on your own will only make the journey of getting to your desires so much harder on yourself. So please, with the whole surrendering thing, please don't view it as something where you have to give up your desires, but think of it as a way that you can ask for help and support and allow yourself to feel free, to feel supported, and just know that you're safe asking for help and that you're not alone. So, with that, I hope this helps you a little bit when it comes to the act of surrendering that everyone always talks about in the spiritual world. And with that, I'll see you next week. Bye, guys. As always, thank you guys for listening, and if you're wanting more content from me, you can follow me on Instagram or TikTok at aligned.life, and I will be releasing new podcasts every Thursday. So if you want to keep in touch, please do, and I hope you have an amazing night, day, morning, whatever it may be for you. So we'll talk to you soon.